Ladies and gentlemen, Alice, and if you look right through here, there's over 20 bottles of paint just to paint one thing. It's crazy how paint just magically comes to the table. Last I left off on her, I went ahead and got the, I'm going to call it the shroom. Got it painted red. I got to go back in and paint a little more on it. But did get that painted. Went ahead and repainted the stock there. And then once I get the red painted one more time, I'm not gonna paint the white. I'm actually gonna dry brush it, the white on, and go with that effect. If I paint white, it's gonna look like I painted on, but dry brush it, I think, will give it a more, I think, a realistic look. So anyway, that's the game plan on that. Alice herself, I went in with gloss black and got her shoes, her bow, her hair, and I started on her eyes. I did her eyebrows, and I want to call it the eyeliner. I did that on her, and then I did the whites of her eyes, which I don't do white. I do basically, no, it's dark. Where am I at? Flat, nope. Basic skin tone. Basic skin tone and a little bit of white. And I put in the whites because unless you're doing like a real big quarter scale, I can understand doing white in the eyes. But she's about 1/12-ish, give or take. And if you look at the eyes, they're more, I want to say, flesh colored, not really white. But anyway, so I got her all possessed looking. I'm going to try to get her eyeballs in. I may or may not use decals to pins. If I do, it'll be Archer for the small ones. I may or may not. It just depends on, or I may just take a toothpick and dip it in paint and get it real sharp. And you can, put her pupil in, or eyeball, excuse me, and should be a-okay. But anyway, that's where I am on Alice. So after I get the eyes painted, I'm gonna put some washes on her hair just to get the shadows, and there's going to be a whitish grayish wash around the ruffles. I got it painted, but man, that's a lot. It's just a lot of grooves, and I think a wash will bring in a lot of that. So that is where I am on Alice. The G.I. Joe Classifieds. Cobra Trooper here. I need to throw away a brush, and I'll show you all just a moment. When I paint, when I use brushes, I use them till like the very, very end. That did have a point on it. It's all, you might be able to see where it's frayed and all that. I took matte varnish, and that was shiny, and I went ahead and painted it on, and it's flat. That's one thing I like about their paint, but I didn't clean the brush good enough, and it's frayed and all that. You can see little specks in there, but anyway, other than that, she's pretty darn slick. I'm going to have to do a couple more of these, I think, when the time comes. Waiting on, I'll be honest here, waiting on clearance. Since they didn't, stock anything, and then everything will come in, and they'll just clearance, and then I'll get me my little army going of my female Cobra Trooper. But anyway, I dulled down her helmet, and she needs a weapon. And the ones that come with the Baroness, I'm not a big fan of. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be like a cobra on the head. Some of the weapons they come out with are like, can you just give her a gun? But they'll probably take all their guns away, Don't want to have them in action figures. But she does have cobra knives, which I will give those to her. However, if you go and, I call it cheap man's section. If you go to discount stores and everything, they do have like cheap 3 3/4 figures, but they always give them 1/12 scale weapons. And anyway, she'll probably end up getting a pistol or something something small like an MP5 or something like that. But anyway, I pick these up when I can because they go good well with the classified figures. So, one more, and that is Barbecue. I just about got him painted in the Marauder colors. He's basically, I want to say, an olive drab green, a brown, a light green, and then the blue. And I think it changes up. I understand why they re-deco figures, especially in, just to sell more of it. But this Barbecue, I always thought was, I like the Marauder colors. I thought that was unique. The blue, I guess, sets it off. So I got basically 2 coats of blue on him, did the holster and everything. Now when I do figures for people, and even for myself, I cannot guarantee the joints. Because once you move it, you will have, scrape paint. And a lot of people are turned off by that. I do not know how to fix that remedy. I do not know. There is just no way in my little world to fix that. So anyway, when I do them, I always say they're a static figure, and I always like to put them back in the boxes. I like, messes with the collectors. They're like, I didn't know you could get that. Well, yeah, it's on the shelf, wasn't it? But anyway, that's where I am on Barbecue. I'm about to finish him up. I'm on most of my classified figures that I usually paint when I repaint them. I go in and put a little bit of a wash, like a brown wash or anything on the blacks, everything, just to make mine just a tad bit different than everyone else's. But anyway, Barbecue taking shape. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. Oh, I forgot. Birthday and Christmas for me is kind of combined in a way, and I did get a birthday gift, and I may start, it may not. I haven't quite decided if I want to do it. But my new favorite model company is Sayuda. I like everything that they make. I think it's just exquisite. The odd factor is off the scale. I don't even know what this is. The Susei, how do we pronounce it anyway? It's jet and propeller. It's just pretty darn slick. Anyway, and it's in 48 scale, which that'll be pretty darn cool. I may build that, may not. I ain't quite decided what I want to do, but anyway, I do like that, and that may be next. Who knows? We'll just see what happens. But anyway, that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.